Hello, my fellow candle enthusiasts. It is Liz here. I've got some post burns for you today and a couple of candles that are new to me. So let's get started. I finished pumpkin carving. This one I really enjoyed on cold. And even now I can really smell all of the spices that are in there. But while this was burning, this actually got pretty grody and toxic and plastic smelling on me. So I won't buy this one again. I didn't have them here to compare, but in my brain, this totally reminds me of pumpkin pie and pumpkin creme, which are in fact the same candle. I think this is totally similar to those. And I've had them in the past. I didn't have them this year. So maybe next year I would grab those over this one again, with it being fresh in my mind that this turned grody. Such a bummer, because even now with this teeny tiny bit of wax in there, it smells so good. Adequate throw, I'd give this a 6.5, 7. Freshly carved pumpkin seeds and smooth brown sugar. I also finished vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. Same thing, throwing this 6.5, 7. At one point I did have to stick a paper towel in here. The wicks were drowning. Once I did that, it was fine. This just wasn't my favorite smelling candle ever. There's something a little bit on the perfumey side, non-edible, which is just really strange to me. I don't know what in here is giving it that note, because all of these notes are edible, but there's just something about it I just didn't love. Tahitian vanilla, pumpkin spice, homemade marshmallow, and drizzled caramel. I mean, I can see this appealing to the masses. Don't get me wrong. It was a good candle. It's just not my jam. Yeah, it's so body care to me. It's really strange. So I will say I have white pumpkin burning over there. It is hot, very liquidy. I cannot pick it up. So I started off, that was the first candle, I think, second candle that I burned in September when I was finally ready to admit that it was fall. And I enjoyed it so much that I stopped burning it. I was gonna save it. So then I went through the other candles that I didn't like as much, really trying to hold on to my white pumpkin. So yesterday I was burning it and I was like, man, this is just not as strong as I remember it being. And a client came in and they, complimented me on it. And if I do come back into the house, I can smell it a bit. So there's a little bit of nose blindness going on, but it's just definitely not as strong as I remember it being. And I think I might be experiencing my first batch variation, because I had a huge order of candles arrive last night. I will say that these candles were purchased on September 13th. They left the warehouse and then left America on the 17th. So 4 days, left in a very timely manner. On September 17th, they slow boated across the ocean for the rest of September, the entire month of October, and then a few days into November. It makes purchasing candles not fun when you have to wait that long. I mean, I get that there's issues going on with gas prices and whatever, but put my candles on a plane and get them to me. I don't understand this ocean crap. So yesterday, the same candle arrived, but Gideon ordered this. As you know, we do candle orders together. And I had thought, oh, I'm gonna steal his white pumpkin. He won't even remember he ordered it. I'm just gonna keep that one. But then during the day yesterday, not knowing that I had candles, I was like, oh, this candle's not very strong. So last night when I smelled, this is worlds stronger than the one that I currently have. I blew it out last night. It was, cold, had cooled off for a couple hours, and I smell what I have compared to this brand new one. And it is they're like different candles. This is so spicy. The ginger in this is through the roof. And I think it's an amber note in here. It's not smoky, but warm and cozy. So yeah, I'm having some tour. I was oh, he can totally have that candle. But then when I smelled how strong it was, I was like, oh, maybe I do want it. I don't know. So anyways, that's the first time that I have two of the same candles that smell so freaking different. And now I'll say, so this was mine. This is new to me, White Pumpkin Oakwood. I was really intrigued about this candle. This candle smells just like white pumpkin. The first note in both of them is this creamy white pumpkin. The white pumpkin is totally the same. I knew there was a pear note in this. I don't get any pear. And then there's also, I forget, is it sandalwood or cedarwood in here? And I'm not getting any of that either. This is a bit less spicy, but so similar. Like really, really. That's what I'll do. I'll keep this one and I will, in fact, let him have this. They're so similar. This one's a little bit stronger, and I think it's because of the golden amber in there and the, did I read the notes already? Gingered white pumpkin, caramel glaze, warm blended spices. And this one is fresh picked white pumpkin, smooth sandalwood, and spiced pear. And the spices in this, there's something a little warm and a little cozy, but to say, oh, it's cinnamon and nutmeg or whatever, no, they're really hard to like kind of pick out and identify, kind of muted. And again, not super edible, but that, what is it, sandalwood, is not like super kicked up a notch where it's like super perfumey. It's really not. I thought this would be more perfumey. So this smells really nice. It smells very similar to the white pumpkin. So if I was in the store, and I probably would not have picked up both, but I don't have that luxury. And then this one's kind of old news too. Stuff's been out for a while. I'm not a super label person, but I just think this one is so cute with like these gold things. Actually some like a firefly wing. Yeah, dragon wing, a dragonfly, bleh, by the way, instead of, oh my God, my brain. So anyways, really, really cute. This is super perfumey and feminine on the mature side. I really like it. I can liken it to, you're the one. I have the perfume, love the candle. I've never smelled 1,000 Wishes or Pure Wonder. I may, take a leap and get Pure Wonder just because I really do enjoy their perfume scents. I really do. This has got, it's sweet, a slight fruity thing happening, but then way more flower. And this one I think is a bit powdery too, which is probably where that mature feeling comes from. I generally don't love powdery. In this, it's okay for me. It is pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, and vanilla bean, warm amber. So I'll say I don't get any vanilla in this at all. Orange blossom, okay. I wouldn't have known that that was the flower. It's florally, but and pomegranate nectar, that's a really tough one, right? I think you can do a cranberry candle because we know what cranberry juice, tastes like. And so you kind of get that, that smell in your nose as you're drinking it. Pomegranate, I think, is even more so, kind of tart. And, I don't know that it's very odoriferous, pomegranate, so that's a tough note to kind of peg down. But yeah, like this powdery, flowery, perfumey candle. I really, really like it. No vanilla bean here, but the warm amber also makes it kind of luxurious smelling. So I'm really excited, happy to have this candle. But yeah, they took forever to get here. So I've got candles in my basket right now. I'm waiting for a big sale. And basically, there's hardly anything new in there. I've never had Tree Farm. I'm getting that one. I have smelled it before. I know I want it. And I can say without a doubt that I would love the hot peppermint, hot cocoa and peppermint candle. So those are the only ones that are new. Everything else in there is kind of to replace what's in my collection. So I can burn the balsam that I have now and burn the evergreen that I have now. I also do not currently have my crushed candy cane and my twisted peppermint. So I wanted those to replace in my collection. But yeah, the candles are just taking so long to get here. It's a bummer. It just really takes the fun out of purchasing right now. We do have a store that's going to open about an hour away from me at another army base here in Germany. So that could be a game changer for me, for sure. Okay, guys, I hope you get a good sale, and I'll talk to you later. Ciao.